Hi, this is Life of a Diplomat and I'm Ainur Mangali. Today we have a guest who has a deep personal connection to Kazakhstan. Having spent his student years in Almaty and speaking fluent Kazakh, he is strongly committed to developing Kazakh-Polish relations with a strong focus on expanding cooperation in education, tourism and culture. Joining me today is the Chargé d'Affaires of the Embassy of Poland in Astana, Michał Łabenda. So, let's get started.
Our relationship is very deep. This political basis is very important, but the relations are done not by politicians only. There are people who want to do business with Kazakhs, and it's not only about oil and gas. There's a lot of things I would really like to show to Kazakhstan, to Kazakhstanis, and it's my role.
Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Łabenda. Welcome to the Life of a Diplomat program.
Thank you very much. It's my honor to be here.
Yes, thank you. Let's go. A train journey across Poland or a road trip through Kazakhstan's steppes.
Road trips across Kazakhstan.
A plate of pierogi or a bowl of beshbermak.
Both are very good.
Great. A glass of Polish apple juice or a cup of kumis.
In this case, apple juice.
A Krakow Christmas market or Kazakh Nowruz celebration.
Both are very great.
A walk through Warsaw's old town or horse riding in the steppe.
I don't ride horse, so Warsaw.
Chopin's music or the wisdom of Abai.
It's complementary, so you can do both.
Yes. Polish castles and historic squares or the nomadic use of the Great Steppe.
Unfortunately, both are very interesting.
Mr. Łabenda, thank you very much for sharing your time with us today. Mr. Łabenda, since you're very fluent in Kazakh and we know it, I suggest we begin our interview today in Kazakh, if you don't mind.
It's my pleasure to have you here, and of course, any language you want, it will be my pleasure.
Yeah. That's great.
You first came to Kazakhstan in 1993 as a student at Al-Farabi Kazakh National University. What inspired you to come here to study, and what memories stand out to you from those early years in Kazakhstan?
Білесіз бе, енді шын айтқанда меніңше өмірде ең жақсы нәрселер, ең жақсы оқиғалар бір кездесіп қалады.
To be honest, I think the best thing in life, the most important memories and opportunities often happen by chance. In 1992, there were still scholarship programs left from the socialist era. I told myself that if there was an interesting opportunity anywhere in the world, in the most remote place, I would take it.
92 жыл ол Қазақстан тәуелсіздігін алғаннан кейін бір жыл болған. Осы уақытында Google, интернет...
The farthest destination turned out to be Kazakhstan. It was 1992, just a year after Kazakhstan gained independence. Back then, there was no Google, no internet. I found only a short encyclopedia article saying that the capital was called Almaty, and that was basically all I knew. But I thought, why not go and see it for myself? I applied to the Faculty of Oriental Studies, to the Arabic Language Department, submitted all my documents and arrived in September 1993.
Vice-rektor шақырды, Markum Kusunbayev деген кісі.
Then the vice-rector, Mr. Kuzumbayev, called me into his office and said, "I'm sorry, but we don't have a Russian language section in the Faculty of Oriental Studies. Everything is taught in Kazakh. If you want to study here, you'll first need to complete a preparatory language course. Otherwise, you're free to go home." And I thought, first of all, I had already traveled so far. There was no way I was turning back. Looking back now, I can honestly say it was one of the best decisions of my life.
Қайтпаймын. Ол меніңше өмірімде ең жақсы шешімдердің бірі болған. Себебі Қазақстанда болғанда, әрине 93 жыл.
Of course, 1993 was not an easy period for Kazakhstan. The country was going through an economic crisis and was still finding stability after gaining independence. But despite all of that, my memories of those years remain incredibly warm and positive.
Енді бірақ естеліктерім өте жақсы. Менің
You returned to Kazakhstan as a diplomat in 2024. Compared to your student days, how has Kazakhstan changed in your opinion?
енді ол ғасырдың ширегі 24 жыл әрине.
Now, over the course of 24 years, of course, there have been a lot of changes. When I first arrived in Akmola, there was nothing on the left bank part of the city. Now it's a sprawling city with wide streets and nearly 2 million people. So it's undergone a tremendous transformation. But Kazakhstan isn't an island. It's a part of the world, and the changes happening globally are happening in Kazakhstan too.
Ол дүниенің бір бөлігі және дүниеде болып жатқан үдерістері осында Қазақстанда да болып жатыр.
In general, how does cultural exchange help strengthen friendship among our people?
Енді мәдени жағынан сөйлескенде
Today, our cultural exchanges are truly strong. Kazakh students go to Poland to study and receive an education at university. Today, our cultural exchanges are truly strong. Kazakh students go to Poland to study and receive an education at our universities. At the same time, Kazakh epics and dastans have been translated into Polish and published for Polish readers. Books by Olja Suleymanov have also appeared in Polish, and the exchange works both ways. We now have translators in Kazakhstan who bring Polish literature into the Kazakh language, publishing Polish authors for local readers. What I find especially meaningful is that much of this happens naturally, driven by genuine interest rather than official programs. For example, some young Kazakh translators independently study the Polish language, discover books they find interesting, and decide on their own initiative to translate them into Kazakh. We did not ask them to do this or provide any special support. They made that choice themselves, and to me, that is the most valuable kind of cultural connection, because it shows genuine curiosity and openness toward another culture.
Басқа мәдениеті туралы қызығы бар.
What do you make of foreign politics of Kazakhstan? And secondly, how closely do you think Kazakhstan and Poland cooperate on multilateral platforms?
Our cooperation on multilateral platforms is very good. We have really very good relationship in all multilateral fora. We are very pleased about many aspects of Kazakhstan foreign policy. We share the same values like adherence to international law, and we have really very good cooperation in this aspect. Kazakhstan for us is very important. I mean, it's the most important country in the region. It's a country which we really understand its geopolitical situation. So our relationship is multivectoral because we have traditionally very good contacts. For instance, even historically rooted, because we have here a big Polish diaspora. Around 30,000 of Poles are living here, and they are like a living bridge between our nations. So, as the whole, we have really very good cooperation, and we are pleased. We had just a few days ago we had a conversation with our ministers of foreign affairs. And they coordinated their plans for the next future, where we can when we can work on. Many topics. So
yes, exactly. Talking about the future, what do you think should our governments and maybe peoples too make in terms of making these relationships even closer?
It's not what I think, it's what I see, that despite of quite long geographical
we have distance and
but the contacts are really very vivid. We have a lot of Kazakh students who study in Poland. They study either in Polish or in English. We have people go now. For instance, tourism is a very important part of our cooperation. We have more and more people from Kazakhstan going to Poland, but also a lot of Poles coming here, enjoying ethno-tourism, enjoying the natural beauty of the country, and we have also these traditional areas like investments, trade. All it's developing very well. So we are really very happy, and the prospects for future are very good.
What other maybe sectors of cooperation stand out to you in particular? I mean, where we can strengthen the cooperation, apart from education, of course.
It's a national process. It's thanks God, it's not that we coordinate our actions, because people naturally are interested, for instance, to make investments in Kazakhstan. There are some stories about Kazakh investments in Poland, and we have quite good relation, for instance, in agriculture. So it's a lot of aspects. This cooperation is naturally going forward.
Now let's continue, and of course I think it's very important to mention also the current state of relations between Poland and Kazakhstan. How would you describe it, and what do you believe is something that of the utmost interest and utmost potential for development in the years to come?
Our relationship is very deep. We recognized Kazakhstan in 1992, and our relationship is very friendly. We don't have any difficult question which cannot be solved. Of course, there are external factors which make our relationship a little bit tricky. Any goods transported to Kazakhstan from Poland, they have to go through the southern road, which is much longer and much more, of course, expensive. We have very good political relations. Our leaders are meeting regularly also on margin of various international fora. For us, the most important part of that is that, of course, this political basis is very important. But the relations are done not by politicians only. They are done by businessmen who come here, who invest here. We have two very important investors in Kazakhstan, one in pharmaceutics, one in construction service. There are people who want to do business with Kazakhs, and it's not only about oil and gas. It's more about more advanced technologies. Now we are thinking about cooperation in digitalization and AI. So there is plenty of opportunities, and there are people willing to develop them.
Earlier this interview, we just mentioned your path into diplomacy, your experience of studying here in Kazakhstan. But what is the most rewarding thing you think about being a diplomat and representing your country here in Kazakhstan?
To be a diplomat as the whole, it's very interesting because I always repeat it also to my younger colleagues which are thinking about joining MFA, because you have first-hand information about everything what's going on in the world. Because you can contact any of your colleagues all over the world to ask about the situation being there. And it's very important that you understand not only about one country, but you have broader understanding of the situation. It's very important. In Kazakhstan, for me, it's I really think I profited a lot from being here, because the times we are living in are very difficult and very interesting. So there is a lot of things I'm working on here. There is also a lot of things which are my initiative. Few times I really had because embassy, it's sometimes the people tend to have this impression that embassy it's something extraordinary. It's like miracle land where everything, where the people are working on very, very important issues and they are solving the problems of the world. It's not like that. Embassy is just an office. It's just an office, and we deal with daily issues on daily basis. But what is important, I have the feeling that at least 2 or 3 times I made a change. I influenced the situation, which was very positive for Kazakhstan, but first of all also for Poland. So this is something I'm really happy about.
Yeah, and with your deep understanding, I would say, Kazakh language, Kazakh culture, Kazakh society in general, does it help you to contribute into, bringing people together, bringing our countries together?
I hope so, because
making it closer.
Yes,
to
because
each other.
I can. It's not only about the language, but it's about also the context. Because I can find things, for instance, which can be interesting for Kazakh people here. Now I think that we are going to have a great success, because we are going to organize together with Astana Opera a big concert of the songs of Anna German. Most probably you know Anna German. She's a Polish singer.
Sure.
And she, honestly speaking, she was not so highly venerated and loved in Poland as she was in a country of the Soviet Union. She was deeply connected with Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan, because she was born in Uzbekistan. She lived for 2 years in Taraz. She was also
that's interesting. Yes.
So her songs being sung here, I think it's a very good way to promote Poland in Kazakhstan and to make it closer. There's a lot of things I would like also to show to Kazakhstanis about Poland, and I'm working on it, because Poland, it's also not the same country as it was in early 90s. We made a great long way to achieve to come to the state we are now. We have our last year there is a Polish astronaut who was working in European mission, Mr. Wiśniewski. We have Last year we overcame Switzerland for GDP, and now we are members of G20. Which is a great success. So there's a lot of things I would really like to show to Kazakhstan, to Kazakhstanis, and it's my role.